Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, I'm doing all right, only to find out your gut is plotting revenge, your posture is collapsing, and your sleep habits are staging a coup? Welcome to the world of silent saboteurs, habits that seem harmless, even productive, but are quietly dismantling your health one scroll, snack, and skipped nap at a time. In this data-backed exposé, we dive deep into 10 sneaky habits that millions of people, maybe even you, are doing every day that are secretly wreaking havoc. And don't worry, it's not all doom and gloom. There's humor, hope, and hot-off-the-press data from 2025 to help you outsmart the chaos. 10. That one daily cookie might be your gut's worst enemy. It sounds like a harmless treat, a cookie after lunch or a cheeky donut with your morning coffee. But emerging research from 2025 paints a far less innocent picture. According to a report by the Times of India this July, even one sugary snack a day can increase gut inflammation, disrupt microbiome diversity, and trigger what researchers are calling hidden obesity, the kind that develops internally, even if your weight looks normal on the outside. Essentially, your gut's immune system treats certain ultra-processed foods like a foreign invader, unleashing low-grade inflammation that slowly deteriorates your long-term health. So, while it may feel like just one cookie, your gut microbiota might be writing an angry diary entry about it. 9. Your office chair might be worse than fast food. Sure, exercise is important. But what if we told you that sitting for more than 10 hours a day is undoing all those gym sessions? In 2025, this is not just speculation, it's confirmed by researchers who found that sedentary behavior increases the risk of heart disease, stroke, muscle degeneration, and even dementia, regardless of how fit you are. Sitting for too long reduces blood flow, slows metabolism, and promotes poor posture that affects everything from your lungs to your brain. Recent publications in the Scottish Sun highlight the rise of tech-induced stiffness, with people in their 30s complaining of back pain and low energy. In short, your chair might be the new smoking. The solution? Break the spell with standing breaks, walk calls, or a good old-fashioned stretch every hour. Or get a standing desk. Your body will throw you a parade. 8. That afternoon latte bad sleep hypertension cocktail. We all love coffee. It's the fuel of civilization. But pair poor sleep with caffeine abuse, and you're essentially giving your heart an uppercut. A study out of Kochi, India, published in July 2025, found that people who don't sleep well and still consume caffeine throughout the day are 11 times more likely to suffer from high blood pressure. The link between caffeine, cortisol, and sleep deprivation creates a cycle of overstimulation and poor recovery. Even worse, your brain's glymphatic system, its detox mechanism, doesn't function well without solid rest. What begins as an innocent coffee habit quickly snowballs into metabolic sabotage. If you're drinking caffeine past 2 p.m., you're not sipping productivity, you're brewing blood pressure. 7. Emotional eating is turning stress into fat, literally. Stress eating isn't just a meme-worthy moment where you dive into a pint of ice cream after a breakup. It's a wired biological response. Under the influence of cortisol, your brain demands high-fat, high-sugar foods as comfort. In 2025, it's reached public health crisis levels. According to WebMD and new psychological studies, burnout and online overstimulation are driving people, especially men, towards salty, calorie-dense snacks. The cruel twist? Those same foods impair decision-making and fuel more cravings. It's like your stress hormones installed a vending machine in your brain. The fix? Don't rely on willpower, use stress relief tools like journaling or even a short walk. And maybe don't keep cookies within arm's reach. 6. Wellness obsession might be making you sick. Here's a spicy twist. Trying to be too healthy can actually ruin your health. Welcome to the world of orthorexia, the lesser-known eating disorder that masks itself in Instagram-worthy smoothie bowls and obsessive ingredient label reading. While prioritizing whole foods is a great idea, turning it into a rigid, joyless pursuit does more harm than good. Mental health experts warn that in 2025, orthorexia has spiked among young adults and influencers who conflate discipline with worth. A single meal outside of their clean regimen causes guilt, anxiety, and sometimes social withdrawal. This isn't health, it's fear disguised as discipline. Remember, it's okay to have a burger. Your body and brain need flexibility just as much as they need fiber. 5. Your phone is aging your face and your brain. We've all heard about blue light messing with sleep, but 2025 studies now show that excessive screen time is literally accelerating your aging both physically and mentally. Dermatologists have reported a rise in what's now colloquially called tech neck, where constant phone angles lead to creases and skin sagging. But more alarmingly, blue light suppresses melatonin and disrupts circadian rhythms, which in turn affects skin regeneration and cognitive repair. According to the Times of India, evening screen exposure is now linked to faster aging and brain fog, even in people under 40. Pro tip: use blue light filters, cut off screen exposure an hour before bed, and try real-life eye contact. It's a revolutionary technology called talking. 4. Your bad habits start wreaking havoc at age 36. A long-term Finnish study made waves in 2025 with a startling conclusion. By age 36, your lifestyle choices start having serious health consequences. We're talking about drinking, smoking, skipping workouts, and chronically poor sleep behaviors that once seemed harmless in your 20s begin accelerating aging, shrinking gray matter, and triggering inflammation in your mid-30s. It's like your body was patient for a while and then one day just says, nope. The Financial Times covered the study, dubbing 36 as the new 60, because from this point on, bad choices hit harder and recover slower. If you think you're too young for real consequences, this research politely disagrees. 3. Email anxiety might be messing with your heart. Raise your hand if you've ever checked your email in bed, on the toilet, at dinner, or while pretending to listen to your partner. In 2025, digital burnout has become so widespread that cardiologists are now calling it a silent driver of heart disease. The Scottish Sun recently profiled workers suffering from anxiety, insomnia, and elevated blood pressure linked to constant connectivity, with emails being a top offender. Even worse, the mere sound of a notification triggers a mini cortisol spike, which slowly corrodes your hormonal balance. Think of it as chronic microstress that eventually snowballs. The antidote? Designated tech-off hours. Stop glorifying being always available. Your inbox can wait, but your health won't. Retail therapy is more like mental clutter therapy. You know that rush you get when you click buy now? That's dopamine. And while occasional indulgence is fine, impulse shopping has become a silent stress amplifier. In 2025, Real Simple magazine reported a surge in people experiencing buyer's guilt, financial anxiety, and domestic clutter from mindless online purchases. These are not just wallet issues, they're brain issues. Excessive spending as a coping mechanism triggers the same neural pathways as binge eating or substance use. And over time, the clutter, debt, and buyer's remorse become a source of chronic stress. Want a solution? Try the 24-hour rule. If you want to buy something, wait a full day. Odds are, you'll forget about it and your mental clarity will thank you. 1. Skipping self-care is the new burnout binge. If you're too busy to take care of yourself, you're doing it wrong. In 2025, more people are facing health crises not because of disease, but because of neglect. Skipping rest, ignoring mental health, and glamorizing overwork is pushing us toward burnout, depression, and a weakened immune system. Real Simple's recent survey showed that most people feel better when they sleep more, walk daily, or even just say no once in a while. Self-care isn't indulgent, it's armor. Even 5 minutes of meditation, a hot shower, or calling a friend can shift your nervous system from panic to peace. You're not a machine. Recharge like it's your job, because it kind of is. And there you have it, 10 sneaky little habits that might be charming your routine but quietly wrecking your health behind the scenes. If this video gave you an aha moment, a nervous laugh, or made you side-eye your snack drawer, go ahead and hit that like button. It tells the algorithm I'm not just yelling into the void. If this video helped you, don't forget to click subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Thank you for staying with me.